Welcome to the Warriors Haven podcast, the place where discipline meets purpose and everyday people become unstoppable. I'm your host, Jaisha Sutherland, a retired Army drill sergeant, single mom, and the founder of the Warriors Haven. Around here, we talk fitness, mindset, and the mission of building a stronger you, mentally, physically, and financially. Because this isn't just about the gym. It's about life, leadership, and living on your terms. So gear up, lock in, and let's step into the haven where warriors are made. Hi friends, welcome to this next episode of the Warriors Haven. Episode 20, and I am so grateful and thankful for every single one of you joining me on this ride with the Warriors Haven. 20 episodes in, guys, which we've been recording one episode a week, so that's 20 weeks straight. So again, thank you, all of you, for staying with me and riding this wave with me. So grateful, so thankful. And so now with this episode, following 2 wonderful weeks with special guests on the Warriors Haven, I want to dive into just a small little series with you guys. So I want to take you guys on a little trip in the brain and memory, kind of going off of our mindset episode that we had with Zach just last week. I find it so fascinating, and I think really diving into the next few weeks with this series, I think is going to be very educational and informative for all of us. So I hope you all stick around with me, dive into the series with me, and let's really learn about our brain and our bodies and how we can get them to really function together so we can be the best version of ourselves, shall we? All right, friends, let's dive in. Let's dive into this episode. I really think before we can fix our mindset, we really have to fix our energy. But Jay, where can I really start turning the dial with my energy? Well, let's dive in. If you've been listening the last couple weeks, we talked about hydration, we talked about mindset, and we've heard some powerful guests' perspectives. Today, I want to try to tie it all together and kind of shift the podcast just a little bit. Up to now, we've talked about pieces of the puzzle: water, mindset, motivation, burnout. But today, let's start talking about the system underneath everything. Because here's the truth most people never hear. You can't out-mindset a body that's running on empty. You can't think clearly when your brain is underfueled. And you can't build a better future if your energy is constantly crashing. I hope this episode is the foundation for everything moving forward and you guys follow along. So let's make this very clear and very simple. Energy is not how excited you feel. Energy is how well your body and brain can work together. Let's think of it like your brain is like the boss and your body is like the workers. Energy is how messages get passed between them both. If messages are slow or weak, thinking feels hard, decisions feel heavy, small tasks feel overwhelming. That's not laziness. That's low signal strength, just like a phone with 1 bar of service. So let's talk about water again, but a little deeper. Your brain is mostly water, 75%. That means water helps your brain. It helps it by sending messages, staying cool, cleaning out waste, staying alert. When you don't drink enough water, your blood gets thicker, oxygen moves slower, your brain goes into energy saving mode. Energy saving mode looks like this: brain fog, low patience, forgetfulness, I don't feel like it. Your brain is not being dramatic. It's being smart. It's saying, we don't have enough resources. Slow everything down. So when people say, I just don't have motivation anymore, what they often mean is, my brain is trying to protect me. Here's where mindset gets misunderstood. When your energy drops, your brain still wants an explanation. So it creates a story. That story usually sounds like, I'm lazy, I can't stick to anything, something is wrong with me. But the truth is, low energy shows up as negative thoughts. Your brain is tired, so it becomes more negative. Your patience drops, your confidence drops, your hope drops. Not because your mindset is broken, but because your fuel tank is empty. This is why positive thinking alone doesn't work. You can't tell a tired brain to be positive. Now, I want to introduce something important we'll talk about over this series. It's called working memory. Jay, what is working memory? Well, working memory is where your brain holds things it's still learning. Think of it like carrying groceries in your arms. You can carry a few bags for a short time, but if someone adds more bags, or you're tired, or one more bag starts slipping, everything falls. That's working memory. New habits live there. New routines live there. New goals live there. And working memory uses a lot of energy. So when energy is low, new habits feel impossible. Not because you're failing, but because your brain is overloaded. So here's the statement I want to leave you with. Most people don't fail because they don't care. They fail because their energy system was never built to support the change. This series moving forward is about building energy first, teaching the brain how to store habits, making fitness, nutrition, money, and business feel lighter, not heavier. In the next episode, we're going to dive deeper into working memory versus long-term memory. And I'll show you why beginners struggle, why consistency feels hard before it feels easy, and how to stop living in survival mode. Because once your brain stores a habit, it stops feeling like work. And that's when everything changes. So friends, I hope you were able to take away just something small from this episode in understanding how your energy, the nutrients you put in your body, play a vital role in our inputs, the resources we give our bodies to then signal our brain for the outputs that we really want in our life and in our day-to-day. So I hope you stay with me for this series that I'm diving into with our memory, our brain, our nervous system, fitness, nutrition, tying it all together, making it all make sense so that we can be the best version of ourselves moving into the rest of this year and our future. So I hope to see you all next week for next week's episode. And until then, all my friends, stay strong, stay focused, stay ready. Hi, friend. Thanks for tuning into the Warriors Haven podcast, where we turn discipline into freedom and help you build the body, mindset, and lifestyle you deserve. If today's episode fired you up or gave you just that little push you needed, don't stop here. Head on over to thewarriorshaven.com, where you'll find details on how to jumpstart the next version of you. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about showing up for yourself every single day. So until next time, stay strong, stay focused, and stay ready. I'm Jaisha Sutherland, and you're listening to the Warriors Haven podcast.